But who am I to judge the computer that's better than me? Such a dick. That was dumb by me. Push pawn, he takes. No, that's not it. Because I can just push here, he takes. Risks losing some more pieces. See what his next move is. Is he going to try and pin the knight with the bishop? Because then I just go c6 and I win this pawn. Threaten, can't defend, boom. Take this back. It's a lot of pressure off my pieces. Come down, I do this. It's all good. I don't know. I'll hold my trash talking until if I win this game. Better than this pawn. Now I'm in a better position, right? Like, he's got an isolated pawn. I'm threatening a nasty fork here. And he does that. Push pawn, he takes. I have here, he takes. I have here. So I have this pin, which is kind of dirty. I don't have this at the moment. Push pawn, capture, capture, knight takes, queen capture. God. See, what if I bring knight up? He captures, I capture, his bishop takes. I have a check here. You can block with the pawn. Or what? Capture, boom. And his bishop takes. Then I bring knight up. I think I'm getting too cute with it. Knight here, possibly. Knight down to threaten. Doesn't do much for me. Just force a trade. That's fine for me. He does that. Come here. Playing the aggressor now. His queen's being threatened. Do I take the queen trade here? I bring the knight back around. What options do I have if I do that? Definitely, then we slide the rook over to continue the attack. Now with this check actually holds a little bit more weight and stops him from being able to castle if I was a bit more proactive. Knight comes out, maybe we do it still. His bishop comes down, then it's like, because if I take, he takes here. I don't really have the pressure on this pawn. Unless I go rook here and slide 2 over. I think I just even out the pawn score. Let him have this pawn all the way up here by itself, and see what my attack can do from there. I mean, he could try and defend it. He could go king. Well, if he goes king d2, that's bad for him, because then I just check with bishop b4, and it's the same situation. Let's see. I've got knight here. Can't kick it out. And he'd lose his knight in the process. Unless he went knight h3, which is still bad for him, because after I take on d3, my bishop's not in danger. He does that, which is fine. We go rook here, because if he threatens my rook, I have this pawn, he takes over here, now his bishop's out of play. He comes over to attack, boom. Actually, I just take his knight, his king has to choose, and I win the pawn. Anyways, has a check, so I have tempo on my movement, he comes somewhere else, I connect my rooks, problem solved. He pushes pawn to threaten me in this situation. Check, boom. If you have very much pressure, he can block the bishop. Then it gets really messy, and I'm bringing my bishop up. Bishop up. I just... Oh, ooh. It's not bad for him. He wins this pawn back. Which this would be the right play in this situation. That's a smart move. Is there a scenario where I just rocket this rook over to d8 after he takes on a7? Let's see, so if he threatens with a check, this probably is the wrong move, but let's play it safe. No need to give extra pieces back. That pawn move makes me think he doesn't know what he wants to do, because he had a free pawn. It was free. He's trying to block my rook in, but I don't think it quite works how he wants. I draw my knight down, threaten his bishop. Now, if he does slide a rook over to a1, doesn't do much for him, so I'm still okay. In fact, if he does rook a1, I slide my rook over to d8. Can't push this file in this situation. Well, he can, but like, does he want to? I don't think he wants to. I have a bit of a headache. Let's finish up in a little bit. Got 1 or 2 more games after this in me still. I've got 2 pawn structures. He's got, technically he can make 3, but right now he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is very gross. I don't think that's an issue. And because I do this. If he wants to come over, I will take the bishop. He can do whatever he wants in this situation. Yeah, that's his move there. Push, he comes down. Rook's in a weird spot now. If I push and he pushes, what's my follow-up? I could push again, or actually leave that there. Bishop's not great right now, to be honest. Maybe I could slide around like this. Something like this. This is kind of gross for him, so I need to find a way to capitalize. Love to trade his knight for my bishop here. I just drop down here. Is there a world where I do this trade? Probably not yet. Kind of see what he wants to do. Should probably deal with that, huh? I could push pawn and do this. Well, if I push pawn, so let's say he comes over, I push pawn. This is all fine, I don't have to worry about it. And I push pawn here. If he pushes up, I just drop my rook down. He can't defend, I win here. It's probably not the best option here, but it's what we're running with. Because I've got 2 defending, he's got 2 attacking. If he comes over here, I can drop over or take, boom. So if he pushes pawn, I capture. His knight comes out and captures. I capture with my rook here, I feel. Instead of the bishop. Because, I mean, this is undefended either way. That's gotta be, because I just go here. If he comes here with a check, I just take back over here, and we're in the same situation. In fact, he can't even check me this way, because I take with my rook. That's gotta be, like, the worst option for him when it comes to, like, even material trade. Because he opened up my rook on the 4 file, row, column, whatever you want to call it. You know, your knight can't even check me now. I'm winning the h6 pawn unless you defend with the rook, which takes you off of the g5 pawn. He's got to let time... He's not letting time run out here. Okay. definitely just take, right? That's got to be. Cause he can't even push pawn to threaten my. I just trade. Like, is my rook kind of trapped? Yeah, but like, he was out of time, so I just had to move there. Now, can this get a bit messy? Maybe, but he's got to, do a bunch of stuff. He's got to come here, then here, then I drop down, he drops over, then I push pawn up. 2, en passant, so maybe he's got me. He does actually in that situation, but he doesn't have time to pull it off.